Thank you for joining me today on learning more about the Essential Technology and Workplace Skills program. I'm glad you're interested in learning more about what the college is doing to support you. In this session, I will talk briefly about the structure of the ETWS and the current offerings under the program. You will also hear from a special guest that has just recently completed the Apply Skills program. There's a lot of information packed into the session, so let's get started. Columbia College created the International Center for Student Success to host programs and initiatives such as the Limitless Conferences, the Community Connections programs, and ETWS. As the name implies, everything hosted under the International Center for Student Success is to help foster an environment for you to be more successful. I highly encourage you to check out all the programs and let us know if you have any questions. So how does Essential Tech and Workplace Skills do that? How can ETWS help you become more successful? There are a few key features we focus on. Your time, of course, because we all know that you have a very busy schedule. So things can generally be completed in a short time. We don't just provide opportunities to learn cool things. These are excellent skills that you're expected to know. Everything comes with a certificate or more at the end, so you can easily collect them and show them off. Best of all, unlike most things too good to be true, the initiatives are actually free. We simply ask you to pay with your motivation and commitment to learn and value your education here at Columbia College. To kick things off, let's start with the hidden gem, or the obvious, really, the Typing Essentials program. You might feel like you can do everything with your phone, but the reality is you need to know how to be just as productive on a computer. This is true even when classes go back in person or when people started working in the offices again. Our Typing Essentials program takes place during the semester break. It only takes a minimum of 15 to 30 minutes of your time a day for 3 weeks. You will go through typing lessons that can help you locate the keys on the keyboard, and there will be additional typing exercises from typing out articles to typing out your own creative stories. Let's take a look at a very quick video demo. In this video, you can see that there are 3 levels of typing lessons. We will go into a beginner level lesson as an example. You may notice how there is an on-screen keyboard during the lessons, so you can avoid looking down at your own. You can also choose to turn this feature off. While this lesson might appear to be really simple, there will be more challenging lessons as you progress through the program. Now, in addition to lessons, there are also games you can play on the website to help improve your speed and accuracy. As far as I know, the keyboard jump is quite a popular choice. Of course, you will encounter many other activities during the program. This is just a very quick glimpse of what we do. If you look at these authentic feedback provided by previous TEP students, you can see how the program can actually make quite a big difference, and often differences that are not anticipated. I also want to highlight how this program accommodates students with all typing skills. We have students who have barely typed on a computer before to students who already type pretty proficiently. But what matters the most is that we all enjoy seeing the improvement in our typing speed and accuracy while having a lot of fun together. For all the programs I talk about today, you will see a profile page like this one, highlighting the types of students that tend to get the most out of these programs. In the case of the Typing Essentials program, you can be a competitive but fun-loving person that wants to see measurable differences before and after the program. You're also someone that recognizes typing speed and accuracy as the starting points for many additional skills on the computer, be it typing essays, coding, reporting, and so on. Now moving on to the program that started all, the Apply Skills program. I trust you have all heard about the program that teaches you how to use Microsoft Office by now. It's a proven 3-step model of pre-test, lessons, and post-test, where you are tested on what you already know, learn what you don't, and then tested again to see if you've learned the new skills. The word test might be used a lot here, but it's really not the kind of test you might have in mind. Let's take a look together. So as you can see, in this video, we will enter a pre-test of a typical Microsoft Word unit that generally consists of 20 to 30 tasks you will be asked to perform. You will see the instructions provided in the top left-hand corner, and you will perform it on the simulated Word document below. Once you complete the task, you move on to the next question, whether that was answered correctly or incorrectly. Based on the number of questions you have answered incorrectly, the system will prepare the lesson you see. In this case, because we've only answered one correctly, we're expected to see a lot of lessons to complete. That may not be the case for everyone. The lessons are provided through a variety of formats, including textbook-style descriptions, a video demonstration, as well as guided projects you're seeing right now. It's very similar to the pre-test where you simply follow instructions provided to you and the system will give you prompts on how to correct your answer. If you're feeling ready, you can also go directly to the final Let Me Try exercises, where you will complete the task without any assistance. I didn't include the post-test in this video, but it's basically the same format as the pre-test. After seeing the video, if you're still confused by the 3-step model, don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to get used to the format, and my special guest, Ribha, can attest to that. Ribha Gupta is the first student to complete the Apply Skills Excel Plus program this semester. Let's hear what she has to say about the program.
Thank you so much for joining me today, Ribha. I just have a few questions for you, and I hope you can answer them honestly for the students that are considering the program. So to start, what made you decide to join the Applied Skills program?
Yeah, so first of all, like I always want to gain some extra knowledge because it's like going to help us in future somehow if we have knowledge about particular thing. And as we know that now every job require a prior knowledge of Word and Excel. So it's better if we know it at this point instead of waiting for the time to come and then wondering then what is this Excel or Word. So it's better if we know it now, and if college is providing with us with this opportunity, then why not to grab that? So basically, I joined this because it's a requirement in today's world.
That's great. Now, did it turn out to be what you expected? What were some things that you didn't anticipate but would like other students to know about?
Yeah, first of all, like I was a bit confused that whether should I join this course or not. It's because I thought like it would disrupt my studies, my other courses in some way, because we have to take lessons, we have to complete projects. So like I thought like maybe sometimes it could disrupt me, but I have to do this because like it's good if we do this program. So therefore, but it turned out to be like a good one because it was quite flexible course. There were some units that were easy, but also there were some difficult courses like in this, but we were given like time of a week, sometimes 2 weeks, depending upon the difficulty of that particular unit. So it turned out to be easy, and like we can't do every day like all other courses. We have some free time, so we can use that. So it turned out to be like a good one. And also the other thing is that like we have to basically work on self study more because we are provided with lecture videos and notes, so we have to do it on our part. But it's not like everything we have to do by ourselves. We have our teacher Ginny. She will help us if we have some like difficulty in time management, or if we are not getting some units, then it's like good one.
That's really helpful, Ribha. Now, last but not least, would you say that it was a worthwhile experience? And what would you tell the students that are not sure if this program is for them?
Yeah, I think it's worthwhile experience because now after doing Excel, I have knowledge about this and I know how to use this, how to apply it in my daily life. And moreover, I'm receiving certificate. Now I can add it to my resume. I can like apply for good jobs. And moreover, our college is giving us it like free of cost. So why not to grab that opportunity if we are getting free knowledge? So it's always better to grab opportunities and to have that experience which is going to help us in our future.
Yeah, that's great, Ribha. I'm so glad you're sharing your experience with me and the rest of the students watching this video. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Now that you've heard from Ribha, you should have a clearer understanding of the commitment involved. At this point, you might be thinking, practical exercises, great. I'm more of a doer than just a reader. I need to learn by doing. But what if I really can't stay motivated? What if I need more guidance and structure? What if I'm human and have the tendency to want to get away when things become challenging? We will be implementing 2 new practices in the upcoming new cohort, the guided orientation and an Apply Skills program study plan. Before the cohort starts, you will be asked to participate in an in-person or virtual orientation of your choice, where I will walk you through an introductory module. You get to ask all the questions and make sure you're crystal clear of the process. We will also meet to create your study plan, where you get to plot out how you would like to allocate your time, how you would like to be reminded, and so on. Last but not least, I'm proud to talk about our newest initiative, the LinkedIn Learning Circle. I'm calling it a buffet because of LinkedIn Learning's expansive offerings in that you get to learn what you want. You can learn while holding your phone with one hand, on your tablet while holding it above your face, hoping that your hands aren't slippery, or on your computer while sitting in an ergonomic upright position. Why LinkedIn Learning Circle though? Because you learn, complete a course, receive your certificate, share it on your LinkedIn profile, and you go right back to learning all over again. This is a circle we want you to complete many times because of the topics covered on this platform. Let's take a closer look at what the platform is like. When you sign in, you might find this to be a cleaner, more professional looking YouTube with many recommendations. But all the courses are taught by industry professionals. When you search for a keyword, the system will list courses related to the topic and you can select what you're interested in. You will also see how each course is divided into very short videos of 5 minutes or less, so you can complete them at your own pace or download them in advance for later. Now, here's the question to consider. How many courses are there on LinkedIn Learning? Well, over 17,000. If you saw my Student Lounge post on Teams, you may recall that I mentioned someone wanting to learn calligraphy, cryptocurrency, and data visualization. I hope you're watching this right now because the courses are definitely there. I have also included digital marketing, graphic design, and coding Python as some additional examples, but there are so many more courses for you to explore. If you have checked out LinkedIn Learning monthly newsletter that went out earlier this month, you will also see that we provide many different collections and learning paths of courses carefully selected by our CC staff. So whether you're hoping to explore on your own or wish to access some curated content, LinkedIn Learning will be able to accommodate different needs. I've pretty much covered all the points on this slide previously. Still, one thing you should know is the concept of strengthening your profile. Let's say you're pursuing your associate degree in computer science. Does that mean you can only be good at creating software or troubleshooting tech issues? Can you also be good at making decisions and managing your time? What about editing videos for social media and sketching human and animal portraits? I hope you can take the opportunity to explore subjects that you have not had much exposure to, and you just never know. You might discover a new career path to be inspired to pursue further education. If you feel inspired by the session to sign up for 1, 2, or all 3 programs, and yes, you can join all 3, this is your opportunity to do so. If you have any additional questions, feel free to come by the Learning Center and I will be happy to help you.